Is COPPA striking already? YouTube channel brought down, and also Paper Mario. Blocked content.
Hello, this video is for good boys and girls.
What's happening, my block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Yes, it is a very special episode because today we have very interesting news, very sad news, very impactful news, and something that I can't really unpack all by myself. So I kind of need you guys' help because this is pretty strange, right? YouTube has been under fire for a lot of this information about COPPA, like the child privacy protection. And yes, I do believe that we should definitely protect the kids from not getting targeted ads when they're way too young to understand what that is and click on stuff that they don't understand. Yes, all of that is completely valid. But this stuff about shutting YouTube channels down, it kind of has to stop. It's really weird to see this happen. I don't have all the information, but today we're talking about a YouTube channel of a very good friend of mine who has a lot of subscribers, or should I say had a lot of subscribers. Yes, someone in the Blocked Content crew has a channel that has now been completely torn down, completely deleted. There's nothing there anymore. YouTube has reached out. There's nothing confirmed yet. There's no real evidence here. There's no real reason. So I wanted to dive into this. I have some screenshots to back this up. I really want to know what's going on, right? Because that's basically what we're here for. We talk about the things that are unknown and kind of try to predict stuff, but this is just a whole new world, right? And I also wanted to take the opportunity to talk about one of my favorite characters in gaming ever. And yes, it is a version of a character that I truly love, but it is the best version. It is not Mario, not Super Mario, it is Paper Mario, right? The RPG character that has so many crazy cool moves and comes from a series that I dearly love, especially the first two games. Now I want to talk about the character's chances in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or maybe even beyond that. So let's dive right into everything. And because a lot of you guys asked for it, there is a show called Question Blocked, where I answer your questions about upcoming Smash fighters, my thoughts on your favorite video games, questions about how to make videos on YouTube, not get taken down by COPPA, and pretty much anything you can think of. Send your questions through to the email address called blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next episode. And for those of you guys who like giveaways, we are giving away this beautiful Piranha Plant plushie puppet on 50k subscribers, and this beautiful What's Happening, my Block Buddies t-shirt at only 40k subscribers, which is really soon. So comment down below what you should enter for this giveaway. All right, guys, let's get into this. And first of all, I wanted to talk about this takedown situation. This is really sad and interesting, so I had to tackle this somehow. It's strange, and I wanted to talk about it with you guys. So my buddy is called, well, his screen name is Mario Kart Gamer Dude, and he actually has, or had, almost close to 10,000 subscribers, which is a huge deal. I remember starting on YouTube and, having like 50 subscribers or 100, and that already feeling like so much, and, being so blessed with the audience that are watching your videos. And just imagine having your first 1,000, your first 5,000. I mean, I myself am super blessed to have all these fans and all these crazy comments every single day. It's overwhelming. It's so great. And I can still remember getting to that 10K mark and how much it meant to me to have the first 10,000 subscribers. That is huge, and I'll never forget that moment. And Mario Kart Gamer Dude was almost there. Yes, he made this really awesome content, shared videos, made animated intros and stuff like that. And he is on the Blocked Content crew, helping me out every single day with the ideas for different content and kind of, taking my content under a microscope and talking about it with me, which is super great. We have a lot of guys on the inside that I talk to, but yeah, Mario Kart Gamer Dude, I really feel for you now, because if we look at the screenshots here, it's very obvious that something has gone wrong, but it's not obvious what has gone wrong, right? And what I think is interesting is this channel even has videos up to 3.2 million views, which is insane to me. So I really want the detective guys out there to help my boy Mario Kart Gamer Dude, because he is a very nice kid and he works very hard on his channel. It's his livelihood, and it being completely gone, well, let's dive right into this thing. So I'm gonna try and do this in chronological order of the images that I've received from him. So yes, here we go. The first thing that he noticed was when going to his YouTube page, suddenly he was prompted with this message. This account has been terminated due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy against spam, deceptive practices, and misleading content, or other terms of service violations, which is pretty weird. Knowing the guy, but also hearing his opinion about this, he never did anything crazy. He never spammed in any chats or did any weird videos like that. Totally comes out of nowhere. Content was very similar to the stuff that I and my colleagues in the Nintendo YouTube sphere do, right? Really strange, and I'm super curious if there are any of you who were, subscribed to this guy and now really miss that content. So yes, that is strange. A message that says your channel is just gone. It's nowhere to be found. So through email, right? YouTube account notification appears, and it just simply states, "We'd like to inform you that due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines, your YouTube account, Mario Kart Gamer Dude, has been suspended. After review, we determined that activity in your account violated our community guidelines, which prohibit spam, scams, or commercially deceptive content. Please be aware that you are prohibited from accessing, possessing, or creating any other YouTube accounts. For more information about account terminations and how community guidelines are enforced, please visit our help center." Well, he definitely needs that help center right now. So he went into appeal, of course, which you basically do every time something happens that you are really, really not a part of, right? That you're like, what is going on? I've done nothing wrong. So the next message after the appeal, it's been sent, right? YouTube support says, "Hello, thank you for your account suspension appeal. We've decided to keep your account suspended based on our community guidelines and terms of service. That's basically everything. Please do not respond to this email." So pretty much nothing, right? And of course, these are automated things. These are things that, recognize certain patterns. And they were like, yeah, it was suspended for good reason, right? And what that reason is, they never talked about, right? So going on to see all this information, he went and sent out a message to Team YouTube at Twitter saying, "Look, my channel got taken down, right? This is not right, whatever's happening. I never violated anything in the policies. I've had my channel for so many years and I haven't done anything wrong." Now YouTube promptly replies saying, "Thanks for the details. We're passing this along and let you know once we have more info to share." And he of course says, "Okay, thank you. I pray that you all reconsider my termination. My YouTube channel is my whole life." And of course, yes, those of you guys who have a YouTube channel and make active content for that, even if you have few subscribers, if you have millions, it is your livelihood. It is your art. It is your content. It is stuff that you choose to share with the world. And that, regardless of following, will be your everything. So I completely get this. And the dude being close to 10,000 subscribers, that is a landmark. And not being able to get there just because of some weird fluke. Yeah, one's got to know that, this is not the right way, right? To approach someone with information or emails like this. You really need to kind of see what the big picture is here. And we don't have all the information right now, just that he had, violated some terms, some policies. And it really makes you think that this entire COPPA deal, which has to go down, in maybe January of 2020, has something to do with this, right? The new policies, some auto detection software. That is what makes me pretty scared for other content creators as well. Because of course, the banner for Mario Kart Gamer Dude and definitely the, little picture right there, the profile image, has Nintendo characters, cutesy, even plushy toys and stuff like that. So it gotta makes you wonder, is this stuff maybe not registered as made for kids and it's totally kids content and there's ads on there? Well, I just gotta say, if that is the case, then it has started, right? We are now in the end game. We're in the end game now. And this is pretty scary. So everyone, I want you to send warm thoughts to Mario Kart Gamer Dude. If this definitely has happened and he's done nothing wrong, I think that this is a very sad situation. I hope that there's a way to bring a channel back from the dead, if that's at all possible. Maybe it's somewhere in Silicon Valley in some sort of weird machine there. So hopefully they'll be able to bring it back if, it gets proven that there was nothing, violating any terms or community guidelines at all. I really hope that to be the case. And also just, send your love to Mario Kart Gamer Dude. This guy really, really deserves it. And maybe also reach out to YouTube and say, this guy, you pretty much done my boy wrong, which is strange. Now, I noticed a weird little thing, right? YouTube emailed him something, and then YouTube accounts, YA, emailed him something. So is this some sort of weird scam thing? Is this really YouTube? Like, I really want to get into this, right? This is some really weird information that makes me scared for the future for every single person's channel, not just Mario Kart Gamer Dude, who has had this horrible thing happen to him, but also the content creators you love to watch, which I watch a lot of YouTube every single day, just like you guys. So it is strange to think that we might be coming to the end of an era. What is happening here? I really don't know. And yeah, that's usually my slogan. What's happening, my block buddies? But this day, I truly don't know what's happening, my block buddies. So yes, I wanted to take this dark stuff into a little lighter situation because I wanted to talk about something to kind of get you guys' spirits a little bit up. And with spirits, I might mean paper, stickers, all that good stuff, because one of my favorite characters in gaming is Mario, and one of my favorite incarnations of Mario is Paper Mario. And I don't think that there is another first-party character that I would love to see run around in Smash Brothers just as much as this little dude. Now, the reason that I think it might actually happen within the Fighter's Pass, well, the chances are thin or slim or whatever paper metaphor you want to make, because I do think that yes, we haven't really gotten first-party characters, and if we are getting first-party characters, I don't think a, visual clone of Mario will do. Of course, the moveset will be completely different, and, he does kind of look like Mario, but not at all, too. It's a weird, mid kind of stance here, but I do feel like, yeah, they would probably want to choose some other characters from other franchises instead of, another Piranha Plant-like choice, another Mario franchise choice. They might want to expand to The Legend of Zelda, maybe a little bit Metroid, maybe Donkey Kong. I'd like to see Cranky Kong up in there, but I really think that having a character like Paper Mario with timed moves would be really incredible, and maybe even combine characters from all Paper Mario's adventures, like the very first game, which had great party members, and I can just imagine all the chaos that would ensue, with Bombette and characters like that, throwing them out there and using all those crazy moves, and also the 1,000-Year Door, which is a lot of people's favorite game, and I could definitely see why. I've played through the game, I think 3 times now, and it's never lost its charm. That game is very special to me and my childhood and the memories that I have for a lot of reasons. But yeah, the party members are a big part of it. So I think that if you bring in Paper Mario, it shouldn't just be Mario with a hammer. It should be Mario with a gang, right? So do you have any ideas for Paper Mario in Super Smash Bros? Do you think that he's coming to Ultimate in some way, or do you think that they'll save him for the next Super Smash Bros, like with a big reveal trailer where Mario is facing off against an enemy and we can't really see who it is until the camera flips to a 2D perspective and we see that he's all along fighting against himself in paper form? So, of course, an up B would be a little paper airplane, and he could have the unfurling mega jump, and of course use different versions of that hammer, right? You have the spring hammer and the mega hammer, stuff like that. I think that there's a lot of possibilities also for special and standard attacks, right? Because he had that little spin attack that you can do to, like, move a little bit faster, and also, of course, while jumping on enemies. I think that he should be the first character that jumping on characters actually hurts, right? And maybe nerf some other parts about him so you can actually do those timed jumps, which would be great. Or, simply maybe change his forward B to something of a normal Mario jump, but when he hits characters on the head, you can press the button again with just the right amount of timing to do a lot more damage that way. The multi-jump, the multi-bounce. I think that there's a lot of ways to make this character really work, and of course, Paper Mario already has a stage in Smash Bros. Ultimate, so it would fit in perfectly. He wouldn't even need an extra stage, but he would need a whole lot of extra music, because the music in the Paper Mario games is incredible. I especially love the music in the very first game. I think that, fighting against the Master is definitely my favorite theme in maybe all of Mario. Really special stuff right there. And also just the story of Paper Mario is great. So if you want to bring in a first party character that is a guaranteed success, it is Mario, of course, the most recognizable video game character of all time, in a different form with a different kind of moveset and a lot of possibilities for great cameos in the moveset. I would definitely love to see Paper Mario. I'll think on this a little bit more and get back with results about more moveset stuff, but definitely the idea of bringing Paper Mario into the fold, I think is a really great idea. So sorry for the puns today, but I just had to. We had some sad news today. We'll have some really fun stuff too. So thank you guys so much for being here, and check out Mario Kart Gamer doing how you can help the guy. And also, of course, let me know what you think about Paper Mario in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Love to hear what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, that comment could actually be featured and read out loud by me in our next video. And today's comment question is, would you like Paper Mario in the next Super Smash Bros. Game? As for a previous comment question, our answer comes to us by way of Shadow Seer saying, I get that everyone wants their favorite characters in Smash Ultimate, but have any of you considered that Sakurai isn't adding requested characters because of all the begging and death threats that people send him? Also, for those of you who still think Goku is going to be in Smash, it's not going to happen. Goku isn't even a video game character. Plus, Sakurai said it himself, it will be very unlikely that we will see a character like Goku or Iron Man in Smash. Sakurai is already starting to add non-Nintendo characters to the game, so just be patient. But begging and sending death threats won't speed up the process. Now, I agree with some of the things that you're saying here, because I really feel like, yes, we really don't need to harass people online for characters. We've seen what can happen with that, don't do stuff like that, right? You can be passionate for a character on your own channels and your own pages, your own profiles, and, be a stand for your character. And I know that I definitely am online for the characters that I truly love, and that's one of the reasons why I have this channel, right? To kind of talk about the properties, the IP, the characters that I truly have a very big affection for, but it shouldn't go at the cost of someone's livelihood, right? So don't do stuff like that. But what I do think, yes, Goku isn't a video game character, and Sakurai has specifically said Goku and Iron Man are never coming to Smash or something like that. But I do think that there is a higher chance for Goku to come to Smash than it is Iron Man. It'll be a long ways off, and it won't be Ultimate, but yes, they'll probably have some sort of jump crossover in the future, and Goku might be part of that. I would really like to see those characters intertwine with each other, because it would be a dream match, right? To have that character interact with the Nintendoverse. I think that there's a lot of people that know about the cartoon where Goku was actually a part of, and Mario and other characters like that. I think even Mega Man was in there, so we could have a little reunion. The characters have already crossed paths before, so why shouldn't they in the future? I would really love to see that kind of a reunion happen. So let me know if you guys agree with this, and of course, thank you so much for our latest Patreon supporters. You guys make block content absolutely possible. If you want to have yourself created as a little block content guy, or even join me for a live Skype discussion, or have your own video idea, well, I can animate it or make it for you. Go to patreon.com/blockcontent. A lot of you guys do that, and I get to make really fun content specifically for you every single month. And there's a bunch of incredible other rewards there, and they're waiting just for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, it's really easy to become part of this family tree. Just click the subscribe button right now and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and the fun that you care about will be delivered on the daily to you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll just see you around the corner. There's always more Blocked Content, man. See ya.